Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be talking about follow-up strategies in the next topic in the Sales Fundamental series. We're going to talk about the different types of follow-ups that we do and some of the different strategies for following up and how to make them the most effective. I'm also going to give you 5 steps to a good follow-up, and this is going to be excellent material that you can go ahead and put into play as soon as you get back to your desk today. Okay, we're going to look at a couple of clips and kind of look at things a little bit differently for different types of follow-ups as well. The first thing I want to talk about is the different types of follow-ups. So this could be after a voicemail, right? So you've left a voicemail and clearly you didn't talk to anyone, so you need to follow up on that. You need to have a strategy for what you're going to say to that person the next time you speak, right? After you send an email, after a presentation or a demo, okay, because there's going to be some period of time that elapses where you showed them the presentation and then you have to follow up. Maybe after you send a quote out, or anytime you're waiting for some type of action or response from the customer. Okay, sometimes they need to check things out or ask others, get approvals, run it by different departments, ask for budgets for someone somewhere else. There was an account that we had where we were talking to people that we were going to show the demonstration to, and they needed permission just to set a demo with us, right? So all different types of reasons that we might follow up. So there's a few different ways, and unfortunately I'm guilty of this as well, of sounding super salesy on the follow-up. But these, it might sound something like this. Hey, Mr. Prospect, I'm just calling to follow up to see if you had any questions on what we talked about last time, right? I'm guilty of that one for sure. Hey, Mr. Prospect, I'm calling to touch base, to see where we're at. I'm calling to check in. All these things are not really adding value to the relationship, and really it's kind of sounding like you're just basically trying to beg this person to move forward, right? Like, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Have you made a decision? I'm ready to sell you this. I'm trying to extract money from you, right? And that's not what we want to do. We want to be continually adding value to this relationship that you've built. You clearly built the rapport. They gave you the time to talk to you the first time, and now you have to continue to add value throughout the relationship. This is what's going to differentiate you from any of your competitors. So those are all different ways that you can sound really salesy in your approach. So again, we're going to try to follow up. I'm going to give you some real effective ways to follow up to not sound salesy and to, again, add value to the relationship as you move forward. Okay, so the real key to the follow-up is when it actually begins. Surprisingly, we're going to find out today that the follow-up actually begins on the previous call. Okay, so you're going to set yourself up for an effective follow-up by what you say on the previous call. So it's very important that you're saying the right thing as you're ending your first or second conversation, whatever it might be. So you're going to set the expectations and the next steps. So it might sound something like this.